joining us, but in fact, she's had to look after her sister, so she's not available.
Okay, no problem.
Apologies. Yeah.
That's okay. I was just telling someone else that you're always, hi Carrie, you're always welcome to forward it to anyone. So I don't really even need to know. There are enough people in this class that I don't really even need to know, you know, they can just join in. I'm always happy to, that's why I sent, I think in the reminder, all the notes again, because I think Barbara gave me somebody's email too, so it might be going to someone new.
Okay, that's helpful. Good.
So you can always forward that. It will work next week too, the same link.
Okay.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Just trying to get that light out of the way.
There we go. I know, finding the perfect lighting.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. Where are you, Carrie?
In my home.
Good.
My kitchen.
All going all well?
All good, yeah.
Super.
And you? Yeah. It's hot, but
Is
it's
it?
sunny, yeah. It's been very hot. It was like 90 something.
Oh gosh. Well, I don't envy you. It's deliciously low 70s here.
Oh, that's perfect. I like a nice 73.
Yeah, and no humidity at all.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wow.
No, it was miserable here over the weekend. I escaped to the beach, but
Nice.
yeah.
When are you going to Maine again, Carrie?
I'm going tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
just for a couple of nights.
Good.
I can't do very much up there, so it's not that enticing.
Gary, what do you have to do? This is Cynthia. What do you have to do to get into Maine from Massachusetts?
I just drive there.
Nobody stops you when they see your plates?
No, not a bit.
One of my neighbors has a condo in Maine near the beach somewhere, and she had a COVID test before she went.
Yeah.
She understood she either had to do that or quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me just because I'm back and forth, so I'd be getting a COVID test every week. So
No, I just wondered if the police stopped you or anything.
no. I had when we did the week at the lake house, I signed a certificate of compliance saying that I wouldn't go anywhere. So they can't. I mean, I don't know how they would enforce that. I think it just, and I get it. But unfortunately, I feel like the people who are going to follow those rules anyway aren't really the people that you need to sign the compliance.
Yes, you haven't been hanging out at bars and things
I
like
have not. No, I have zero interest. My friend just asked me if I wanted to go to an outdoor concert. I said no.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable. I hang out with, I went to the beach with some friends, but they're the same friends I've been seeing since March. And I don't know. I don't want to get the virus, and I don't want to pass it to anyone I know. So,
of course.
and I have to be healthy for when I go back to work. So,
Right. My daughter's decided to, she's skipping her college commencement, which I can't believe they're doing anyway, but they were going to do her college commencement indoors in Georgia, which they're a little crazy down there at the moment. So we said we weren't going, and then she said, I'm not going, because she works in an orthodontist office, and they were going to make her quarantine for 2 weeks. And she said, no, so she's just skipping it. So
yeah.
it's a good decision.
Having commencement at this time of year.
I know, it's crazy. They should have done it.
July.
It's so hard to understand how people don't understand about keeping themselves and others safe. It's just,
Well, it's because the testing is the problem. It's causing the virus.
that's well,
We're
right.
number one. We're number one in testing.
Okay.
That's why we're number one in cases, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know, you know. In
Okay.
their silos, I guess, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. I'm going to try this again. I messed it up last week. I think I know what I did wrong. They did a little
Where's Barbara?
Oh, I told everybody she had some last minute time sensitive stuff that needed to be done. So she said she's really sorry. She hates missing it, but she had to concentrate on this stuff. So.
All right. Well, hello, Barbara's friends. Thank you, Tracy.
Absolutely. Okay. And then I'll unmute you all after class. And then also, oftentimes after we finish class, I will get back on my mat or someplace comfortable and sit and sort of continue Shavasana, just because it's nice to rest after you've done all this nice work. And so right after class, we can just sort of wave goodbye. And I want to allow folks, if they want to go back into resting or just sitting in quiet, that opportunity, rather than, we do a lot of that in my classes. We just sort of exit in silence. So I thought we could, since we have a chance to chat now, that we'll just kind of say hello and thank you all very much for doing this, and then see each other next week.
And Tracy, are we on mute now?
No, not yet. Nope, not yet.
I just wanted to apologize in advance. I wish I could stay after class, but I have to teach my grandson on a Zoom class right after. So that's why I didn't here. But I've loved the classes, and thank you so much.
Oh, good. You're so welcome. And at any time, if somebody has something going on, you just leave the class. That's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
No.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So I'll go ahead and mute everybody and we'll get started. Okay. Okay. So sit comfortably, find your comfortable seat. Feet under your knees, hands just resting comfortably on your knees. And just kind of fall into your breath. Yoga means to yoke. So we're tying together our body, our mind, our movement, and our breath. Just leave what you've been doing today behind and let yourself fall into this practice. I wanted to introduce a breathing technique. It's called Ujjayi breathing. And Ujjayi breathing is a way of really being more aware of your breath, and you can do it sitting still, and we'll also practice it a bit in movement. So Ujjayi is the easiest way to sort of learn it, practice it, is putting your hand in front of your face like you're fogging up a mirror. But then closing your mouth and doing the same pattern. You're relaxing the back of your throat. So you almost, they talk about hearing the ocean really in the back of your throat. So when you inhale and exhale, relaxing your breathing and letting it fall against the back of your throat. So it gives a slight volume to your breath. You're also just very aware of your inhale and exhale through that slight volume. And again, it's a relaxing of the back of the throat, not a tightening. Nice. So that's Ujjayi breathing. And now let's move forward. I'm sorry, let's go ahead and reach our hands up, overhead, palms together, and lower down to our Anjali Mudra, hands in prayer. One more time, sweep up. And bring the hands back down. One final time, up. Keeping your hands at the top now. And thinking of the reason that you're here. This time you're giving to yourself. Lowering the hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra. Nice breath in and out. Good. And moving forward a little bit in your chair, let's straighten our feet, flexing the feet, straightening the legs as is possible. If you have any knee issue, or make sure you feel nice and balanced. If you need to, you can always hold on to the back of the chair. You just want your legs straight, micro bend, especially if you have hyper extensive knees. Don't hyperextend. Put a micro bend in them. Flex the feet. Seated in yoga, this is called the staff pose, when you're seated straight up and your legs are straight out in front of you, which is difficult for me because of my hamstrings. So I can get a nice straight leg movement in this way, lifted on a chair. But engage your feet, flexing the feet, and picture maybe a sunflower coming straight up out of your head and the roots going down your spine to the ground. So you want a nice straight back, rolling the shoulders up and then back and down. Now relax the back, but that's where we want our shoulders, sort of back and down. So we want a nice straight spine, right? Relax the legs. Maybe move the toes back and forth. And then let's come back into our flex. So really engage the feet, engage the legs, straight back, and breathe. Just in and out, natural breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Engaging the legs. Very nice. And we're going to start from our feet this morning. We're going to start down. I want you to point your toes and breathe in. And then exhale and flex. So at your own pace with your natural breath, inhaling, point, exhaling. Point, inhale, flex, exhale. One more time, inhale, pointing, and exhale, flex. And now putting your ankles together as is possible for you, we're going to inhale with your feet sort of, as kind of wide open as you, with your pinky toes coming up toward the top of your foot. Obviously, we don't do that. We don't bend that way, but keeping a flat foot. Inhale, and then exhaling, folding your feet in to see how many of your toes you can touch together, keeping your heels together. We're just really rotating the ankles. Inhale with flat, exhale, folding together. Inhaling, and then exhale. Very nice. Now, if you, if you have a strap and you'd like to use a strap, you're more than welcome to here, or you don't have to. It's a little bit more core work if you don't use it, so you don't have to use one. What we're doing without the strap is we'll straighten our left leg, inhaling, and then exhaling, bringing the knee up toward the ribs. And again, always hold on to the chair for balance if that helps you. Then with a strap, it just is a little bit different, but try not to make your hands do the work. Let's engage the legs and your core. So inhale, extended, exhale, drawn up. And your right leg is just comfortable for you in your balance. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, nice, smooth, gentle breaths. Enjoy the movement. Exhale. One more exhale. And on your next inhale, now bring the exhale with your knee out, more like a frog. Getting some movement into the hip joints differently. Inhale. Again, the strap really for your support and your range of motion, but let's have the legs and your core engage. Inhaling, exhale, one more, inhale, and exhale. Nice. Move to the other side. Now this side could be completely different. Range of motion, balance, comfort, your knees, ankles. You just be mindful of what your body needs today on this side. Inhaling with a straight leg, left leg as for balance. Inhale, and then exhale. Oops, I'm gonna come straight forward toward your ribs first. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Again, engaging the leg, gently inhaling and exhaling, trying not to strain or hold your breath. Now on our inhale, our exhale will come out to the side, more of our frog stretch. This hip might react very differently. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. One more time, up, exhale, nice. We're going to, keeping your band if you have one on your right leg, right foot, we're going to move over to the chair a little bit more so that your right hip is hanging off a little bit. Hold on for balance, obviously, and only just move to where you feel centered. We're going to sweep our leg, kind of maintaining a soft touch with the ground. If you really want a challenge, you can pick it up, but it's more effective. We're trying to get into the joint. So with a relaxed touch to the ground, you're going to inhale by dropping your pinky toe toward the ground and sweeping it open to your range of motion on the ground. So that whatever your range is, we want to try to keep the pinky toe down. And then as you exhale, we'll roll the foot over so the side of your big toe is on the ground, and exhale back in. And I mean, it's taking some effort because we're kind of dragging it along the floor, but inhale, sweeping out, exhale, sweeping in. So just maybe close your eyes, and with your breath, really see what parts of your muscles and your range need the attention this morning. Inhale, rolling the foot, exhale. Inhale out, exhale. 2 more at your own pace. Nice. Just meet me in neutral. And we'll shift over to the other side. Again, a strap isn't really necessary here. It may help if you have limited range on one side or the other, that you're able to relax into the stretch. But otherwise, you don't have to have a strap. This is nice too, sitting on the floor with just a short pillow under your hips, doing this inhaling, exhaling, opening up the hips. So now with our left side, we'll move over the chair a little bit, roll the pinky toe out there, sweep out, and back in, exhale. For me, this hip is much tighter, so I don't have the range of motion here. But it's good to work on. Inhaling smooth out, exhaling in. Relax the face. Try not to hold the breath. Exhaling. 2 more times at your own pace. Nice. And moving forward again, just a little bit in the chair where you're comfortable. Go ahead and do a wide leg, kind of as wide as you can get your legs and be safe in the chair. Flexing the feet. Really feel that nice stretch and the inside of the legs. We were working the outside and the inside. We're going to stretch the inside. Nice deep breath here. Inhaling, exhaling. Try the Ujjayi breath here, just a couple breaths. Remember, it's kind of an ocean sound in the back of your relaxed throat. One more breath. Nice. And then bringing the knees back together. Maybe a little tap of the feet. We're going to move up to our, well, we'll still work on the legs and core some, but we're going to stand up. And I'm just walking right around to the back of my chair. And we'll start this because the chair adds a lot of options. So whatever is comfortable. I want us to do a forward fold where we're standing and our backs are straight and as horizontal as possible. You can even put a bend in your knees if that makes it more comfortable for us to get horizontal. But stretching through the hamstrings, you can also keep your legs straight and then just lower your back safely until you feel your edge for your hamstrings. Your hands could be on the seat of your chair maybe. Mine don't go that low. So I'm using the top of the chair, keeping my legs with just a micro bend and inhaling and exhaling. Relax the neck. You can look at the back of your chair. Don't want to strain. Then you get a good stretch in the back of the legs, in the low back. Breathing in, breathing out, relax the toes. Three more breaths here. Nice. Now we're going to do cat-cow, which we've done seated several times before. So keeping your feet basically in the same place and your hands where they're comfortable. If it's more comfortable to lower them or whatever, but we're going to move forward, keeping our legs straight and our hips back. Move forward, stretching the chest and an inhale. And then drop the tailbone, curve the mid-back, upper back, chin, for an exhale for cat. Raising the hip, raising the tailbone, spine, chest. Inhale. And tailbone, spine, head, exhale. Good. Take a few breaths on this on your own pace. Inhaling through cow. Drop the spine, exhaling through cat. You're welcome to try Ujjayi here if you'd like, or just maintain a nice steady breath with your nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Relax the toes, keep the lips together as possible for that stretch in the neck, in the front. Two more. Really enjoy that stretch. I think cat-cow is a magical pose. I love it. Now leaning forward some, almost at a 45-degree angle from what we did from our forward fold. I'm going to lift the lift the left foot back, keeping your foot flexed that your heel is at a sort of pointing at a 45-degree angle toward the floor. And we want to keep our hips square as well. We want both of our hip bones pointing forward. So don't roll we don't want to do that. We're not rolling out, we're just back, straight back. Actually, up. So with your left leg, toes touching, sort of a little kickstand, lift and down, lift, down. Inhaling, exhaling up. And now touch, and now hold out to your comfort zone, but give yourself a stretch, allow your body to stretch, and breathe. Relaxing the face, the toes, not gripping the chair, just using it for a nice balance. Good, 2 more breaths, you can do it. And slowly lowering the foot to the floor. Now we're going to take that same leg, that left leg, and curl the knee as you can with the space in your chair. But curl the knee, tuck the head, exhale, and then inhale, a little bit more of a kick back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the head forward like a cat-cow with our legs moving on one side. Two more times. And back to neutral. Little tap. That's a lot of work for my other leg. So we're going to shift the weight over to the left side and repeat the same here. So we'll take our right leg back straight, keeping our hips forward. We're like making the front of the hips and the glutes do the work here. With your toes on the ground, now we'll lift and down. And lift, down. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Relaxing the hands on the chair so we don't have a grip on it. Last tap, and then let's hold. Find your edge. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Gentle smile on the face. Two more breaths here. And back down to the ground. And then we'll do our tuck. So exhale, inhale, exhale, knee toward the head, tucking the head, exhale out. I'm sorry, exhale, tuck. Inhale straight. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more time. Nice. Little wiggle the knees. Staying here for a moment, we're going to do the chair pose. And we've done that in the chair and then getting out of the chair. It really is, your body is sitting in a chair or trying to get out of the chair. So getting your balance, you want your knees to bend. And this is where, if this is not good for your knees, you can move to the chair and do it in a seated posture. But we're gonna bend the knees and then see if you can take your hands off your chair and really make your legs and your core do the work. And you want your spine straight, but angled slightly forward. Just if you were getting ready to sit. And then stand, chair pose, So good for our balance and our core. And stand. Now we're gonna hold it for just a couple breaths. An added challenge here would be to add the arms overhead in the line with your spine, or you can do it out front if that helps your balance. Maintaining a nice steady breath. 2 more breaths, we can do it. Nice, and raising back. Little wiggle out. The last thing here, standing behind the chairs, we're gonna do a bit of a, I'm not much of a snow skier, I'm more of a bunny slope person, but what I imagine in my head I would look like skiing. So we're going to put our hands in the back of the chair, bend the knees, and really kind of do that back and forth motion where you're moving those hips out. We're on the slopes. You look great. We're really just inhaling at the top and then exhaling. So you can slow down, I was going a little fast. At your speed, just to get into the sides of the hips. Good. Maybe 2 more times each side. Nice, and when you're done, go ahead and come back to the chair. So we did a lot for our legs there. So I'm gonna sit for just a couple of breaths. And again, I invite you to try the Ujjayi here if you'd like. But sit for just a couple of moments and just feel how your body feels after that leg work. Two more breaths. Nice. Now we're going to do a gentle twist, but I want to do it a little differently. Moving your legs over off the right side of your chair. So your right side will be up toward facing the back of the chair. Your right ribs will be toward the back of your chair, if that's possible for you. If you have arms on your chair that just doesn't work, turn it at an angle as best you can. It's not really even necessary. I just wanted to show you a little bit of a different twist. So inhaling, raising the arms up overhead. Exhaling gently with the hip, belly, ribs, and then placing your hands gently on the chair. This is not a push-pull. So we do not want to strain yourself past your range, but just sometimes the confidence of just having the chair there and a slight balance. On your inhale, then on your exhale, you might get a tiny more bit of range, but again, no pushing past any walls and definitely no gripping on the back of the chair. Some nice deep inhale and exhale here. You can look out past your right shoulder, keep your head in neutral, or look over your left shoulder. Inhaling smoothly, exhaling. Seeing on your next exhale if your body will give you a little more space. Nice. Now we're going to unwind here, the same opposites. We're going to do our head and then our shoulders, ribs, and belly. And move over. And we'll do the other side. So getting comfortable now with your left side, left ribs facing the chair. We'll sweep the arms up. Nice inhale. And then the exhale, hips, belly, ribs, shoulders, gentle placement of hands onto the chair. No pushing, no straining. Relax your toes, your face. Inhaling, sending that breath just where it needs to go. And on the exhale, see if you can find a little more space. 2 more breaths. Very nice. And then we'll unwind from the head, shoulders, ribs, belly, and back to center. Very nice. So we're doing something, we did it with our feet, and we're gonna do it with our hands too. It's nice, you can find other variations of it online, but it's called a joint freeing series. So we really try to get into each of the joints. So we're gonna work to our hands and arms. So with hands out, you'll inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Nice. And then the same with our feet. You just inhale, give me a gentle twist to the wrist, sort of outward. Move, showing your palms to the outside of you. And then exhale, palms together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your arms might be very different in the way your wrists are moving and your elbows. Good. And then just a couple times out to the side to get a range of motion, circling in and out, and in and out. Good. Last time there. And then tucking the thumb in your fists, just roll the wrists. And try to inhale on the upswing and exhale on down. Opposite direction, inhale up, exhale down. Nice. Now, arms straight out, palms up, inhaling to exhaling. Inhale, exhale. If your shoulders are bothered by this or tired, or you can also drop your elbows and just have a different posture for you. I had a yoga teacher who said that the different postures or different variations of poses are like bus stops. They're all different, but none is better than the other. Just what works for you that day. Good, and then now with your fingers on your shoulders, inhale, nice stretch. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Really getting into those shoulders. Do 2 more of those at your pace with your inhale and exhale. Good. And then with the elbows out now, again, you can drop them if they're getting fatigued, your shoulders, it's a lot for the shoulders. Elbows up, inhale in the goalpost arms or cactus arms, and exhale. Just to your gentle range of motion, be very aware of what your shoulder does or does not want this morning or this afternoon. Exhale. Inhale, gently finding your range of motion. Good. 1 more. And exhale. Nice. Now let's drop our arms on by our side. Little shake, little wiggle. And the whole arm breath, we want to sweep the arms up, inhale, and back, exhale. And let's try to do it in a controlled way, stopping the arms at a certain point instead of just flopping them like I did the first time. So we're inhaling in. Inhaling up, exhaling in a controlled down. 2 more. little shoulder roll. That was a lot. We'll move into our seated forward fold, and you pick the pose, the degree that's comfortable for you. That could be your arms folded on your lap with your head resting on your arms. That could be your feet spread a little bit more, also head resting on your arms, or you can put your hands down on the ground. Either way, your head needs to be relaxed. Relax the neck and head. But inhaling and then exhaling down into the posture that works for you this morning. Relax the head. And we're going to be here for about 3 minutes. At any time, you can always sit and breathe. But feel the breath here. A nice neutral breath, but when you think about it, do a nice deep breath in between. Relax the head, letting the head fall. Relax the neck, the jaw, the toes. Thinking of that reason for why you're here. Less than a minute now. Enjoy the breath. Noticing on an exhale how different the hold is becoming. Now keeping the head down, the neck relaxed, palms on the knees. And on an inhale, belly to spine, and inhaling up, assisting with your hands. And enjoy the circulation. Relaxed breath. Nice. Now with that forward fold, we want to have a nice, gentle back bend. So we'll move into cow. So just bring the base of the spine forward, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, and a little cat, and then a nice cow. One more exhale, cat. And then let's hold cow for 3 breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Be a little challenge here if you'd like to try Ujjayi here. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Last breath. And return to seating. Nice. Now we'll get into our sides, we did our legs and back and arms. So holding on to the left side of your chair, or the back of your chair, whatever works for you, or your leg. With an inhale, bringing that right arm nice and up, and then dropping down to our left, keeping the hips seated, your sit bones on the chair, really making your side body, those right ribs, that's where our work is right now. Nice stretch. Don't hold your breath. Try not to grip your chair. Maintain your balance with your core. And a nice in through the nose, out through the nose, sending that breath just where it needs to go. Keeping the elbow up so it's not falling in front and the shoulder back. Really stretching out with those right ribs. Nice. Reaching up, keeping bent over to the left, but reaching the right arm up, up, straight up. Engaging through the fingers. And then stretching out to the side with the right arm just to lift you back up and down for an exhale. Good. My right arm feels a little longer than my left right now. Now the other side. Holding onto the chair, breathing in, nice breath up with your left, and down over to the right. Shoulder and elbow back. Sit bones in the chair. Left ribs open. Nice breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Relax the face, relax the toes. Anywhere you might be holding onto this pose other than in your core, keeping you in the chair. Head or neck is in neutral, whatever feels good for you, looking down at the floor, looking ahead. And breathe. Finding that stretch in the ribs. Nice. Now engage that left arm up to the ceiling. Engage, engage. And on an inhale, moving out toward the wall, lifts you right up. Exhale. Good. Nice shoulder love there. We're gonna do one more gentle twist. Twists are just great for relaxing you and also waking us up. So for a nice relaxation, we'll raise the arms up and then just gently dropping the left hand to the right knee. Your right hand can be behind you or on your chair. And on the exhale, twisting to the right. Looking over your right shoulder as possible. We're not pushing with our left hand, just resting. Good. Nice deep breath here. Feel the motion in your core. Good. Your shoulders and neck. Inhaling belly to spine, unwinding with the head, shoulders, belly, arms up, overhead. Inhale, and an exhale with a gentle twist starting from the belly, moving up. Right hand on your left knee, shoulders down and relaxed, face relaxed. Nice inhale and exhale through the nose. Very nice. Inhale, belly to spine. And with the head unwinding in reverse. Nice. So we started at the feet and we're gonna end at the head. I'm very cautious about head rolls. I don't do total head rolls. It might get us into spots where we don't want to be. So I prefer directional, side to side. So keeping, and just going in one direction and then the opposite and not rolling the head. So taking an inhale and a nice straight spine, keeping the shoulders and back in place. We'll just exhale and drop the head. Inhale up slowly, gentle exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. On this next exhale, let's let the head hang to the comfort of your neck. If you feel that you'd like a little stretch, but it maybe is bothering your neck, feel free to support the forehead with the hands. Two more breaths here. And when lifting the head, especially if you've had neck issues, on your inhale, lifting the head, feel free to press the forehead up with your hand. Nice. And now we'll drop our left knee to the left ear to the left shoulder. Knee to the shoulder is not happening. Sorry, so inhale and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, at any point, assisting the head with your fingertips. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more inhale up. And then hold. With or without support is fine. Really feeling that stretch from your ear all the way down into the shoulder. Sending the breath. You can drop the right arm if you'd like, for a little bit more intensity, whatever works for you. Nice, belly to spine, lifting the head as needed, up. And now to the right side. Ear down, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, if this side needs assistance, even if the other side didn't, that works. Inhale up. Up. Exhale down. Last inhale up. And then exhale down. Again, option to drop the left arm if that feels good on this side. Breathing in, being so kind to yourself. Feel the difference between a shallow breath and a deep breath. Two more breaths. Very nice. So an inhale, assisting the head as needed. Back to neutral. And then finally, we'll look to the left. So we're going to look to our left on an exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And let's hold. Eyes closed or open, whatever your preference. An additional neck stretch for this, you can always hold the wrists behind the back. Just another option. But never past your comfort. One more breath. If your hands are behind your back, put them back on your knees and back to center. Nice deep inhale and exhale to the right. Eyes open or closed. Option to hold the wrists behind the back. Maybe noticing again the difference between a shallow breath and a deep breath. One more breath. Nice. If your arms are behind your back on your knees, and nose to center. Good. A little shoulder roll, go back and forth, whatever you need. Great. And we're going to do the some tighten and release, getting ready to move into Shavasana. So let's do our legs out, kind of wider than the chair. You don't have to scoot forward too much, but just so that you can engage your whole leg. And just, we're gonna tighten from the thigh, just tightening really everything you can feel. Tightening, keep the hands relaxed, tight through the legs, breathe. It's a challenge since we're engaging our stomachs probably.